Sorry for the wind. I'm out here in Colorado now. Kansas is just right there. This is Colorado. So, we're on the state line. Let's go look at this abandoned homestead. You can tell they had a paved area, sidewalk. It looks like, or possibly another house there, or who knows. Always watch for nails. Guess we'll just come into the big opening. This might have been the front door, the porch, and the front door there, a front door there. So pretty big place. Looks like we have a chimney that's half collapsed. Possibly maybe the toilet area. They added that on later for a toilet, possibly, because it's small enough. Another little room here, who knows? Had a glass door there. Something here, so I don't know what that would have been built in, separating the rooms. Looks like shelving went across. So maybe kind of an open plan. You got the little living room, then you got the, maybe, had a dinner table, some sort of table, kitchen, maybe. I don't know. Just guessing. Then you have the back room here. So probably, so you can tell this place was added on over years. You probably had your base structure, right? Then the family grew, had kids, made another room, put this on because there's an old window going in. So, that kind of looks like maybe a closet-like area, and there's a door. So that might have been a room for the kids once they started having kids. Maybe the older folks moved in, the grandparents or something. Because there's an upstairs too. And then here you go, you got this room, which obviously had some sort of fireplace, wood burning stove probably. Great views, great big windows. And then you had something over here. So you had under the stairs, that would have been something. And then you had another bedroom back here. So this would have been another bedroom. So it seems like, yeah, for sure, as the family grew, it just had to get bigger. So that's why you have two doors, this probably became the family room. Maybe this was the original door, and then they added that section or something, Because then you have a little room here. So you had a room over there, a room over here. You have a room over there. You have more like a pantry, I would say. Way too small for a bed. A toilet area away from everything. Possibly the kitchen here because like an open floor plan, and maybe they did the cooking on, and maybe it was a wood burning stove. And then you have upstairs. Do I dare? This is always the sketchy part in these unknown places. Just carefully go. Hold on. Okay, so you come up. Well, you can tell no code back then, right? Hit your head there. But obviously this walks into a room. And I would say this was probably the parents' room, or maybe the whole thing, or maybe this is where you would have had if you had a grandparent moving in or something, they would have one section, you have the other section type thing. I don't know. Just guessing, of course. The old outlets So they did run power at one time. You can see for the light going up. Nice big window overlooking, if that was the original structure. I don't know if you can see because of the sun. Let's put you out there. Just overlooking nothing really, just fields. Overlooking their farm. And then over here, see, this was obviously framed in as a room. With a little closet. I'm guessing, yeah, that's just a closet. Really simple hook or bar for your clothes to hang your clothes on. Of course, it would have all had a lap on it. And then this is the type of insulation they used back then. They just crumbled up newspaper and put it in the walls like that. It's all deteriorated, but yeah, that's what they would have used for insulation back then. And it's a pretty good sized room, as you can see. Again, a big window. Big window. Power cord, some reason, just, I don't know, somebody at one time maybe cut out and, you know, took the copper somewhere. You got like some sort of shelf. It is like cut around, so that's original. They had some sort of shelf going around. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a pane of glass. So that's an original pane of glass. Somebody probably set it there when the windows got broken or removed or whatever framing. Somebody probably reused the windows and set that over there in a long forgotten piece of glass from the windows. Wow. So not much of an attic. It wouldn't have had much insulation here. Probably also filled with newspaper. That's just how they did it. You know, not much attic right there. Or crawl space or whatever. No basement. So we'll go down these sketchy steps. You can see the lap right there coming through, or the plaster, I guess. God, watching out for these nails. That's the scariest part about exploring. Being extra careful, and while you're videoing, so trying to memorize your steps, being careful when you step. If I start feeling something odd with my foot, then I'm going to pick it up right away. Yeah, wow. You know, they don't make construction like this anymore. Oh, look at that. It did have wallpaper. Look at that right there. So it shows you, wallpaper was a big thing back then. It was easy to do because you had this smooth wall, so you just put on the wallpaper. When you wanted to change it, you changed it, you know? Looks like there's only one layer, but so they might have only ever wallpapered once. That almost looks like sheetrock, old sheetrock. So, you know, this place might have had a little remodel at one point. Who knows, in the 60s or something. You know, probably maybe when they ran power. 'Cause I bet this place is older than electricity. So probably ran power at one point, which then they might have redone the ceilings, you know. Yeah, because that's plasterboard versus the lap, which this is plasterboard too. Well, no, that's actually cement. So that's actually lap. Reason why this is plasterboard, as you can see, it's paper on both sides, but it's really skinny. So that's early stuff. And it's just amazing how these places were built, how long they lasted, how many remodels they did, And then at some point it was just family probably moved away, got tired of farming. Like a lot of young people, you know, they don't want to farm, so they go move off, and this is what happens to the old homestead. You know, it gets sold, somebody else builds a new house, because, you know, why live in the old house and keep fixing it up or making it bigger? And as times change and we have bigger houses, why would anyone ever continue to keep this home up? You know, no one's living in it. Why would you? It's kind of sad, but at the same time, that is history. You know, eventually everything will end, and this is obviously the end of this place. It would cost way too much to ever think about fixing it up in the modern world. I suppose if we had the end of the world, it's a shelter. You could start fixing it up, clean this all out, and probably make it livable. But no one in today's world is going to do that for this place. Because the wind's kind of blocked right here, I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like these homestead videos. I love bringing them to you. I really love urban exploring. I really love checking out these homesteads out on the prairies of Kansas, Colorado, Oklahoma, wherever I might be, because, you know, I'm kind of documenting it, but I can't tell you where it's at because people will come out here and just, you know, destroy stuff or treasure hunt. And this is obviously somebody's land. It's farmers' land, and there's no signs here saying no trespassing, because I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. I just happened to come across this as I'm driving across on a dirt road, so I figured I'd bring it to you. One last thing, I noticed more wallpaper here. Look at that right there, some sort of design. And then this one's been probably done a few times, because there's like a flower design right there. And see, some sort of design right there with a star that kind of matches probably this guy. And then the blue flowers are a different time, you know, and it looks like maybe even it was probably painted over. I don't know. Yeah, it looks painted over because there's something red, a design under that, which seems like paint. So it seems like it was wallpaper, then somebody probably painted over the wallpaper when paint was a thing. So I'm going to guess, just my guess, that this lasted until the 60s. Oh, an attic access right here. So I guess this room did have a little bit of attic access. So let's shove you up there real quick. Well, I won't know until I get home and edit this, but hopefully that was pretty cool up there, or at least showed the space. I'll find out when I edit this. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. You all take care, stay well, stay safe, and have a good one.